Well, I see Bill. What did I do? In front of people, please. Hey, everybody. What? Go put that down. How do you know that you can have it? Go over there while she. Please don't get in trouble in front of the people, girl. Hey, y'all. Hold on, I'm getting adjusted here. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm getting adjusted here. Hey, y'all. Okay, so listen, we're not judging Sin today because Sin has on her husband's shirt, and Sin's been working really hard. My daughter made me this person. Alright. Okay. So I am making Alfredo. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Hold on, y'all, because I'm not gonna be able to read anything. Hold on. Oh my God, where are my these glasses? Hold on, y'all, because I'm really not gonna be. Boom. I got him. Hey. Really? That's so funny. Thank you. Okay, so I'm getting these noodles on. So I'm making like shrimp Alfredo. I'm not gonna eat any shrimp, but my family is. And the cream is going to be the soaked cashews. And this is vegan mozzarella, and I'm gonna make a roux. Just wait though. But what do y'all want to talk about? I'm about to come over here and cut and then put this laptop in front of me. Hold on, y'all. Here we go, hither. Yeah. The color sushi, thank you. So what y'all got going on today? Any questions? We don't necessarily got to stay on this whole entire time. Bill, where you put mommy's speaker? I'm about to plug this in to see if it can drown out all of the sound from the background with my kids and stuff. Let me know if this is better. Give me a 1 if it's better, or if you even can tell the difference. Give me a 1 if you've seen my video already. Let me color in my hair. It's not that there was anything wrong with the blonde, but like I know better because I used to go blonde all the time, and it never lasted long. Not because my hair would get unhealthy or something. Turn the TV down a little bit, y'all. Not because my hair would be unhealthy, but it just grows so fast, and like every time it grows, I gotta cut it again. How long have you been vegan, and is it hard to find food you love? Actually, no. Like, okay, it's a story behind it. Go watch TV, mama. Go sit over there, baby. Watch TV. So I don't know if y'all ever heard of it because I've had it all my life and I never heard of it. But this body of mine, this body that I am in, has HS, which is hidradenitis suppurativa. I think I said it right. And that is basically where your sweat glands are too large. And so like your body literally attacks itself because it's trying to like keep sweat inside because it's being released so much. And you have like an overproduction of hormones. So whenever I didn't know what it was, but at my heaviest, like I would get thank you. And you guys just research it. And if you research it, then you'll see everything. Mine isn't a severe case of HS, but it used to be pretty severe. And I like doing my research, I found out that it was directly related to me and me. I noticed that whenever I didn't eat meat, I did not have an outbreak at all, like at all. So, and then I also noticed that I would have outbursts when I had dairy, and it wouldn't be as bad, but it wasn't great. It definitely wasn't great. So that's why I just made the decision to go ahead and go vegan, just because it just I don't know. It was like I said, I've never had it like excessively. Like if you were to research hydrogenated suppurativa, then thank you. Then it'll pop up and you could see pictures. Some people have it like really bad where they have to get like freaking skin removed and stuff, but I'm not. Praise the Lord. I'm not one of those people. But it's really not that hard. But do y'all have any questions for me? It's not too often that I like just here and able to be reading stuff. Okay, so anything y'all want to know? Hair stuff, anything. We'll crack like it. Lucy, did you really have to come this way? My baby said hi. It said hi. That's why mommy says go sit down. Can you please go sit down? Lord, you go. Lord, you go ahead. And Lord, you go ahead and get me getting in trouble on the YouTube, Lord. On the YouTube, Lord. Right in front of all the people. Ooh, they gonna call the people on me right here on the YouTube. Woo! Woo! My favorite food to cook. Hmm. Okay, actually, it's a vegan version of orange chicken. That's actually my family's favorite version of stuff too. But my daughter just said, "Yep, y'all about to go upstairs to your room." Not that that's a punishment, seeing that that's where all of your toys are, and I would imagine that would be the place that you would want to be. How do you know you're eating enough calories daily? You gotta know the calorie count of the food that you eat. Like it's most of the calorie counts are like right on the back. So you just gotta count it and add them up. But I don't calorie count. I have like a vegetable based diet, and vegetables don't really have calories like that. So I don't. Hold on, y'all gotta move this camera from this thing. And I don't want to hold on, sugar. Hold on. Yeah, but I don't. I mean, vegetables don't really have calories like that, so I don't really necessarily have to calorie count. But one thing that I do like about having a mainly vegetable-based diet is that when I gain weight from other stuff, it's really easy for me to lose it. But I mean, it does take some discipline. Hold on, hold on. My hair is relaxed. It's relaxed for months. Pose, do I need to trim or can I treat? Wait, what? Your hair is relaxed. 4 months post. Do I need to trim or can I treat without a trim? What's wrong with it? that it needs a treatment. And I'm not talking about you in particular, but I am really glad that you brought that up because one question that people always ask me is like, oh, like what do you do if you have split ends? You know, can you repair them? No, you guys, you cannot repair split ends. No, you can't. Like you can glue them back together, but you cannot repair split ends. You can't. Like, and the reason that I'm saying that, like, you have to imagine if anything splits, if this stick splits in half, like if this right here splits in half, I can glue it back together. Will it be repaired? Will it be the same? No. And it's only going to be a matter of time before whatever I put to hold it together starts to deteriorate and then it's going to split and go further up the shaft. Once your ends are split, you need to cut them because the longer you hold on to split ends, the less hair you are going to have. I try to tell everybody that split ends is literally the same exact thing as having a run in your stocking. So if you have a hole in the bottom of your stocking at the beginning of the day, by the time it gets, that is too much for you. Help me, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Lord. I literally just wiped all of the oil off. Normally, I don't even really cook with oil like that. But anyway, this is sunflower seed oil. But oh yeah, so literally like your ends will literally keep splitting all the way up. No, that's what I'm saying, pantyhose. It's like having a run. If you got a little hole like right there, by the end of the day, it's all the way up here. Same exact thing happens to your ends. Let your ends go. The longer you hold on to split ends, the less hair you will have. What am I cooking? Alfredo, vegan Alfredo. Wore my shirt at work yesterday. What shirt? That makes sense. I think I'm overthinking. Yeah. Just got here. Hey girl. Hey girl. What you cooking? Alfredo, girl. But you got an old school red tail. Oh, girl, red tail, they cute, girl. My boyfriend has really bad frizzy hair. What can I do to stop the frizz? It depends on where the frizz is coming from. I made a video about frizz. Frizz is just a bunch of, I'm gonna sound like a nerd. Frizz is a bunch of electrons that are stuck to the hair, and they stick to unhealthy hair. So, and especially high porosity hair. So it just depends on what it is. I can't really. You have your menopausal and you have thinning. Yeah, that comes with it, babe. Did you find yourself using? Do you find yourself using your own products out of habit? I don't really understand what you mean by that. Recently had a baby 6 months ago, and now I'm dealing with postpartum shedding. What do you recommend? You just have to basically keep your hair really moisturized. It's something that happens to everybody, and I recommend researching your level of porosity, figuring out what your level of porosity is, and once you know your level of porosity, then it'll be a little easier for you to manage your hair. But I mean, postpartum shedding is something that happens to everybody. Well, I mean, it doesn't happen because I didn't get postpartum shedding with either one of my kids, but everybody's different. And I always tell you guys, I can only give so much counsel via YouTube because unless you know your level of porosity and density and all of that, then I could tell you, but if you don't. I'm natural, thick enough straightening my hair for my birthday. How can I maintain the straight style for at least a week? My hair reverts quickly. I'm very glad that you asked that question. What's your name? Queen. Okay, so nothing. And I'm not, if this your first time on my channel, the person who just asked me a question, I'm not being like mean or rude or anything. It's just how I am. So with that, it's like, that's like saying, how do I go swimming? I want to jump in the water, but I don't want to get nothing wet, like none of my skin, no nothing. There's nothing you can do. If your hair gets wet, if you like in any way, shape, or form, like if you sweat from your scalp, if your hair gets wet, it is going to revert back. Period. If you're in a humid climate, then sometimes if it's a lot of humidity in the air, I used to tell people like check the weather before you get your hair done. Like try to check the weather in advance before you get your hair done, so you can kind of gauge what it's gonna be like, because there's nothing you can do. Like you can get products that have like built-in humidity blockers or something like that, but other than that, I mean, there's nothing you can do. And I'm not talking about you per se, but a lot of people would talk about other hairstylists and be like, oh, I would, especially when they would come sit in my chair, like, I went to this one hairstylist and I got my hair straightened, and like a week later, it reverted back. My roots were all puffy. Now, if your hair get puffy and revert back from scalp to ends, okay, it was her fault. But if your hair just puff up at the root, there is nothing a hairstylist can do to prevent you from sweating at the root, girl. Did you miss something? Yeah, you missed something. I just posted a video today. Ooh, the shirt. Ooh. Always gonna have to be already. Stop kicking. Y'all about to get put out. I have a video on the finding your porosity. So like go check it out. It's like super easy. I colored my hair today. But yeah, that's why I try to tell people, like I said, I'm not like trying to be rude or nothing. I guess I can read the notes so y'all can see what your girl is cooking. But I promise I'm not trying to be like a smart butt. By the way, this is, instead of soy sauce, I use liquid aminos, and it tastes exactly the same, and it's like no sodium, girl. It's, listen, just look it up. It's bomb. In my opinion, it tastes exactly the same. So like real quick, the key to like cooking vegan wheat, first of all, like everybody gets freaked out about it, and I know I used to at the beginning too, like, well, not at the beginning, but when I first heard about it, I'm like, what? Like, how can you make vegetables taste anything like meat? But when y'all think about it, if you had some chicken breast in front of you right now and you don't put no seasoning on it at all whatsoever, it's gonna be disgusting. It's about what you put on it. And I'm like, you can do the same exact damage with water. You can cook vegetables the same with water as you can with oil, and it cuts your calories down in half. I'm telling y'all, like, it's the small stuff that help you lose weight. Like little small stuff. I tell people to take baby steps, because like so many times we'll go from 0 to 100. Like you go from being chunky McGrips to like, I'm not eating anything, and you can't keep up with it. Like it's really hard to keep up with it because it's not realistic. But if you make small changes at a time, like for example, instead of cooking with regular soy sauce, use liquid aminos. You know, instead of cooking with oil, cook with water. You know, stuff like that. And then go get a large. I wanted to, like, for lack of a better word, almost burn at the bottom, because like that's gonna bring a whole lot of flavor in things. I'm reading the comments. I'm still over here, y'all. The best leave-in. Okay, so I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, this is the best out here. I feel like there are a lot of amazing companies, and I don't really like comparing companies. I will say what is my favorite. I always leave my Amazon links in all of my videos, because on my Amazon link, it's just a really easy way for me to put all of my favorite products. You don't necessarily have to use my affiliate links if you're not comfortable with affiliate links or whatever. An affiliate link just means like, and because I'm promoting the product to you guys, well, yeah, I'm promoting the product, then I get like a certain cut of like they pay me, not you, you know. But anyway, so I leave my affiliate links for my favorite leave-ins. So always go check under my videos, literally any video, and you can see my favorite products. Hold on, I'm about to come in the most food. Do I like cook with olive oil? Honestly, I don't really cook with oil at all. Yeah, try liquid aminos. They're so good. I'm vegetarian and I was shocked at how much lentil beans taste like ground beef. Oh my God, yes. What did you say? I believe I could do the diet where they just do seafood. Yeah, that's pescatarian. I don't really like seafood though. I don't really like seafood that much. That's the only reason I can't do it. But no, I get so sidetracked, y'all. Hold on. I wanted to say something. Okay, yes, lentils taste just like freaking ground beef, and then this is my favorite. Oh. So this isn't the one that I'm talking about, but these are the burgers. Are these vegan or vegetarian? I forgot. I think these are vegetarian. Oh no. Vegan. It says always vegan. So I love these. When I told you these burgers taste just like regular meats, like my husband eats these. These are the only burgers that my husband eats. And like he'll put them on the grill and stuff. So like they have one, and then Beyond Meat is like really, really good. I really did not mean to cut these red peppers because I don't want to add these to the end. But those are like really good. It's so many different alternatives you can use. And like I said, I told everybody like I didn't go vegan all in one day. And like I said, mine is for health reasons. It's not because I'm like, oh, poor little chicken. Oh, poor little chicken. Oh. But I mean, some of the way they do animals does suck. But I just stop. But then I'm about to get like super spiritual. Somebody's gonna be like, really, Sin? Like, you're extra. I was reading this one thing. I'm one of those people, like, I'm a really, really deep thinker, like an extremely deep thinker. And even if I don't necessarily believe it, just the thought of it kind of being anywhat true, it just like messes with me. And so, anyway, I was watching this guy. It's this YouTube channel that I really, really love. And so he's vegan, and he was doing like the 7-day vegan challenge, whatever. And he's like, yeah, you can't eat meat because of blah, 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 blah. And I'm like primarily vegan unless I, get caught slipping one day or something. But he was just like, you can't eat meat because you absorb negative energy and da, 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 da. And I'm like, what? And so the more he was talking about it, he was saying, like, for example, the animals, if the animal was like tortured and died in a devastating way, like you're eating that negative energy from the animal. And I was like, that is so horrible. And so that messed it up for me too, along with health reasons. I tried to use saran wrap bonnets and it pulls my hair out and it breaks off my edges. So I wear it every night. A silk or a satin scarf. Oh, just get a big old scarf. I got this from Sally's for like $3. Y'all have to go upstairs. No, those are like bomb. Forget what anybody is talking about. Those are bomb. Wow, that's deep. That ain't it? But if you really think about it, like if you really, really sit there and think about it, like especially if you're a person that, whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. Like energy is neither created or destroyed; it's just transferred from one source to another. And so you gotta think about it, like the way that they treat the animals, they like torturing them and hanging, like And whatever that animal died in, like if that animal died in like horrible, like agony, like and like they killed it in that disgusting way, in a horrible way, you're eating it. Like you're eating the like nasty. I don't know. I don't know. And like I said, I'm not like anti-meat. I'm not like trying to say that like, ooh, don't eat meat because it is. But it just messed me up mentally. So most of the time, I only do like, oh, and this smoked paprika, by the way. Oh, most of the time, if I am gonna do it, then it's like not. I don't go like super overboard with it. So real quick, I am going to make cashew cheese. Okay, give me a one. Give me a one if you've ever made cashew cheese before. Ah! Hold on, y'all. So you need a magic bullet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Gotta find the cook. So you need to soak. Okay, so in this thingamajigger right here, this is cashews, and I've had cashews soaking like I want to say it's been like 2 days, but it doesn't have to soak for 2 days. It could be like overnight. I'm such a freaking messy cook. It makes no sense. Put it over here. Hold on, I'm gonna read y'all comments as soon as I get done blending this. So messy here. Don't judge. If you've been here from the beginning, you know it was clean at first. I don't know what happened. I am a messy cook. You do not judge me. So some people use the water to make it, but I just don't like it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't. And these are raw cashews. It has to be raw. If they're not raw, it's not good. It's not good. But you know what's super funny though? Like I literally, I think like last week I made it with freaking cashews. And when I told you, what is that? Oh, when I told you it was so freaking bomb. Hold on, I'm starting to do. Ah! This one, overcooked noodle. Okay, so I am using this lemon, and like whenever you're doing, gosh, darn it, I should have got everything before I started. But for whatever reason, like lemon just like finishes the deal. Cause I am gonna at the end I'm gonna take this lemon and like use some of the shreds. Okay, so I'm gonna read y'all stuff in a minute because I can't be reading the stuff in the stuff. Okay, so I do not recommend using vanilla almond milk, but that's what I have. But I'm just gonna like do it up with the flavor so you won't even know. And then miso paste. I don't know if you guys know what miso paste is, but look it up. Miso paste is need that too. So I'm gonna put a cup. And remember, this is live. This ain't no tutorial. We just chilling. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and make this whole thing. Looks like I'm about to spill it. It's so funny 'cause if this was a cooking video, like y'all wouldn't see none of this. Like it would just look like I was perfect. It would look like I'm just like cooker of the century. Yeah. That's probably like not even a half a cup. You know, and like this is the part where some people will use the what do you call it? The water that it was boiled in. I'm gonna read y'all comments in a minute. I can't do both. I'm gonna just sit. And I mean, you could use, regular lemon juice, but it just tastes. I mean, not regular lemon juice. Lemon juice is like already closed and stuff. But I don't know what it is. Like this just tastes so much better. And then, if you are any kind, can you put this in the refrigerator for me? Of course I can. Of course I can. If you know anything about veganism, you know veganism is not even a word. Nutritional yeast. It's life. It's everlasting life. I put it on freaking everything, and it just looks like a little. And it adds like a cheesy flavor to it, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, it don't taste cheesy to me," but like, it's not just like, okay, you add this and then cheese, like that with the lemon juice, like bomb. Okay, bomb. And then everything else, I think I'm gonna just add later. Oh, I almost forgot this. This is where the miso comes in. I'm almost out, and it just looks like this. It's like a paste. Hey, can you put this in the refrigerator for me, please? This? No, this. Back to this. No. I'm probably gonna need more liquid, but and then I'm using a little bit of oil. Lemon. Ow, lemon. Lemon. I'm definitely gonna need more. We are, for everybody that just came in, I'm making vegan Alfredo, and this is going to be our sauce. This is not milk. You're gonna see in a second. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just wait on. I mean, it's not a big deal if you add too much liquid because you can always add tapioca starch. Tapioca starch is what I use instead of seriously, is what I use instead of cornstarch. Bro, when have I ever struggled to get this thing on? When I'm live in front of people, that's when I'm a good joker. Hold on, y'all. Be in a very awkward position and unplug this thing. Hold on. It's about to be loud, y'all. Because I'm gonna add more liquid, but so I need it way thinner than that. So I have to add more milk.
So excited.
Yeah, actually, normally I use cashew milk. And then you see how it's like getting lighter. Oh, how it's getting lighter at the top and it's still yellow at the bottom. Shake it. Y'all just wait. Yes, you can make cheese sauce out of freaking cashews out here. Put that in the Alright. Okay.
Smell lemon.
You still smell lemon? Boom, here we go. Even though there's still, whatchamacallit on here.
Lemon.
See?
Lemon? Lemon?
Boom, I bet you didn't even know. But you can make Alfredo sauce out of cashews. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then I think I am gonna thin it out. I think I am gonna thin it out a little later, with some whenever I put everything together. But yes, girl, baby, Ty.
Daddy.
Our house is a nice size, but it ain't that big. He heard me talking. And the thing is, he right there, he know I'm gonna laugh, he don't care, he still ignore me in front of the people. I thought he was coming out. Okay, I'm about to answer y'all questions. I just can't be having food, baby. I'm talking to y'all. Okay? Will you get some if you don't eat meat? No, you won't. Just do your research on veganism. I'm not about to go into that. There are so many other there's so many plant-based proteins. It's so many different replacements you can find. Everything you can't see the top of my head. Every last thing that you eat with meat that meat provides for you, there is a protein from the earth. Like that doesn't even make sense. I actually really don't like when people say stuff like that because it's like, okay, animals were made by God, yes, but vegetables were made by God, and there are hundreds and thousands of them that most people don't even know about. I can guarantee you that every last person that's in here doesn't know anything about jackfruit. So you're not gonna die, or there's nothing wrong with your body if you don't eat meat. Like actually, it is the actual opposite for me. I am more healthy. I don't like to say I have, but right now this body is dealing with hidradenitis suppurativa, and I don't have any flare-ups whatsoever when I don't eat meat. So me not eating meat actually helps my body dramatically. And like I have like a little outbreak right here. Go upstairs. Turn the TV off and go upstairs. Turn the TV off and go upstairs. Thank you. Having kids, it never stops. That's why we're on live. Help us, Lord. But they like with hidradenitis suppurativa, like whenever I stop eating meat, it goes away instantly. I don't have outbreaks. If I eat meat, like literally, if I was to put meat in my mouth right now, like I would literally feel my skin start to tingle where it's gonna come up. So that's not true. Like there are plenty of like extremely healthy vegans, and I'm one of them. Like, but I still can't call myself vegan all the time because every once in a while I get taken advantage of by cheese. So hold on, I'm mixing up the noodles. Go touch your skin. Go upstairs. Oh. My kids eat the same exact thing I'm cooking. That's why they're down here because they're excited about it. Yeah, y'all go drink. I'm not about to go back and forth with y'all about if whether or not veganism is healthy for you, because I know for a fact it is. Seeing that it literally cured my hydronitis. If I don't eat meat, my body does not have hydronitis suppurativa. So yeah, and if you don't know what hydronitis suppurativa is, go look it up. Your body literally attacks itself. When my body attacks itself to get whatever it is that's in meat that it don't like, it literally pushes it out. So, and I don't feel like going. I'm not about to explain that on here right now. I'm just not. I actually have a video about it, and I posted probably like last year. But I really do not want to go into it right now. So sorry. And then my kids, like I do everything like I try to be like really, really extra with my kids when it comes to what they eat. But they mostly do veganism with me too. Like they don't eat cheese and like regular, they don't drink like regular milk, they don't drink nut milk, but we do like they do chicken and stuff every once in a while. I don't force my family to be vegan. Because like I said, I'm not like, oh, poor little chicken. But it's a medical reason for me. I don't know why, but I like to put my garlic in at the very end. You look great, thank you. Da-da-da. You might not feel it now, but you'll probably get them into when you get old. Okay, I'm kicking you out because you're getting on my everlasting nerves, bro. Like people just, Lord. Mind your business on the weekend and on the weekday, baby. Lord. It always gotta be the troll. Game banging on bacon early in the afternoon. Can I cook my stuff in peace? Hello. Y'all can hear it, but I said hello. My daughter yelled downstairs. Goodbye. This about to seem so extra, but it's so necessary. Let's put some water in here so I can scrape all of that flavor off the bottom. See, because now it looks like, And I now just got to make the roux and we's done here. Let me see. It looks like. There we go. Ooh. All right. Okay, hold on. Next for sweet dog. Wait, what happened? That's how you know I ain't paying attention. What y'all arguing about now? I feel like without me, it helps with my skin. Yes. Yes, and it's like I freaking love like the way that my body feels when I don't eat meat. But I'm not gonna lie, like every once in a while, I'll be like craving meat. Don't get me. I don't know why I put this in here. I don't. I do not know why I put this in here because it doesn't go in here because I'm like a put it in the oven. I don't know why I put this back here. But like whenever I don't eat meat, like I feel so good. Like my body feels so freaking good. And whenever I do, because like I said, I'm not like, oh, I don't like meat. Meat is disgusting. No, I love meat. It's delicious. But like it just doesn't like meat at all. My pot is clean. Okay. My body just does not like meat, like at all. Like at all. And every once in a while I be trying to put my foot down. Like, you know what? I'm grown out here. I'm about to eat this meat. My body be like, okay, grown ass. Okay. So now I'm seasoning. And then after I season everything, I'm going to make the roux. And then once I make the roux, I'm gonna add it to the cashew cream that we already have. And I know it seems like, oh, the cashew cream should be enough, but I don't know. I just like my stuff super cheesy. And then I put this in the oven without meat because I'm not eating any meat. And then whatever my family wants to top with, whatever, I decide to cook for them, which is shrimp this time, then, it could just go right on top. So as you can see, that's the shrimp that I'm cooking. I don't know if I want to make this roux with butter though or oil. Give me real quick. Help me decide. A 1, make the roux with oil or butter. A 1 for oil. A 2 for butter. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Please, please, help me, please, please. Two. Okay, oil, butter it is. So and I've done it with both. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to get my flour. So I use garbanzo bean flour, aka chickpea flour. For stuff, it literally is exactly the same. Hey. Hold on, I'm moving stuff closer so I can actually see. Y'all can see something. It ain't that close. Let's do this. Oh, that's something. Wait. Hold on, players. Hold on, players. There we go. Because I've been living here, I still don't know my controllers. She at home now. So this is vegan butter. It's from Smart Balance and it's extra virgin olive oil. But they have like butter flavor, like you name like one that it literally tastes just like regular butter. Oh, nah, I add a little bit more butter than that. And then, so I'm not gonna tell you try it. I literally make this on a regular basis. So instead of using milk, I am using vegetable broth. Sometimes I either use cashew milk or I use vegetable broth. It does the same exact thing for me. But to each his own. To each his own. Feel me? well, looks like I'll be using a fork. Don't nobody say nothing. I know I'm not really supposed to be using metal, but and garbanzo bean flour. It's like garbanzo bean chickpeas, same thing. Sure, everybody know how to make a roux. And up on the top. Okay, I'm about to come answer y'all questions while that gets brown. As we show us up because everyone's putting two, and I haven't heard the question to just now. Your kitchen is really pretty. Thank you. They're like really dark wood, like with a red tint to them, kind of. Yes, her kitchen is beautiful. I don't want to go back into mine now. No. Do you know Brazil? No. Oh my God. Oh, whoever you are that just said something about turmeric, I love you because I am, girl, I buy one of these at least once every, like, I don't even know. I don't want to say once a week because that's a lot, but a lot. That's man heavy. I'm a conch. So proud of my husband. Normally he has gangster music on. Now he's not listening to gangster music. I'm just kidding. He don't listen to that around the kids. So when it's just us at home, I be feeling like we back in Detroit. Just the heat. And trust me, like y'all can ask my husband. It's good because my husband is not one of those men that's gonna eat it to make me feel good about myself. He's just not that guy. He's not that guy. He's not gonna play with his stomach to make me feel good about myself. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so this is the vegan mozzarella. And it's 100% vegan. When I told you this tastes just like mozzarella cheese, and it looks just like it too. Going back to back. I love vegan stuff. And like Drake said, listen, I don't want to talk about this ever again, you guys. Ever again. Just like Drake said. Ever again. Okay, so let's answer some questions while I'm waiting for this to do this. Ooh, this is going to be like super close to me when I turn on. So that's like right now, don't judge me, but right now, like I've moved all of my like living room stuff like over this way because that's like my filming part where I like color hair and stuff like that, so I don't get my actual house dirty. So I promise your girl got furniture, bro. Oh my God, how did you get back in here? Oh my God. Here we go. Plant-based, like I said, I'm not vegan because I'm like, oh, poor animals in nature. So no, I don't go that far to only use vegan plant. No. Nope. I do. I mean, I have tried this vegan body wash, and I will say it was everything. But am I like radically like, oh, you vegan body wash? No. Okay. Now it is time to add the cashew cream, okay? But you have to be very careful. Very careful. And you don't have to necessarily add this in the same one, but I do because I just got that dirty. It just leaves like a, I don't know, it makes it easier because when I mix it in there, it's like I have to, oh, where's my, I'm trying all. Okay. And this is all cashews and stuff. And you guys, like, because I'm over here, I can't, like, cook it. And by the way, anybody, there's nothing weird in there. It's like the vegetables from over there. So if anybody comes in and they don't know what I'm doing, can somebody please tell them? Please, because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring y'all. We made that out of cashews, guys. This is cashews, guys. What do you mean? What are you even talking about here? My hair is so cute. Thank you. Everybody nearly there every night. Why is my husband listening to me? What's hungry now? Everybody nearly there every night. So tell me that this do not look like regular Alfredo, please. Tell me. What is she doing? Can somebody please, we are making vegan Alfredo. There have been no animals harmed whatsoever so far. There have been some shrimp that are going to be harmed, but only my husband and everybody else in my house is harming the shrimp, not me. I have not harmed any of the shrimp. None at all. If you on here talk like everybody do your research. There's so many plant-based proteins. YouTube is like blocking somebody that saying vegans are killing themselves slowly. Like, so food that God made is bad for us. We have to kill the animals. We have to kill the animals. We don't have a choice. We have to kill all of the chickens and the cows. Like, we have to kill them. We don't have a choice. Or we're gonna die. We either kill the chickens or we're gonna die. That's basically what everybody's saying, right? And then, we got the little extras in here. So I'm just going to mix that with some Merc. I'm such a messy cook. Don't judge me. I gotta do too much. And then this is tapioca flour. It's literally the same thing with cornstarch. And I sprinkle this over it and then mix it in because it just helps it thicken up. And I should use a spoon because now it's all my damn fingers. But it's literally like a starch. But it's tapioca. You don't know what tapioca is, girl? Look it up, girl, please. I'm trying to cook dinner, girl. I ain't trying to be old, Mm-hmm. So you can, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can just see just from me like stirring it in that it's picking it up. Look at all of the liquid. I thought it was gonna be too much real quick. It didn't look like it was enough. Everything isn't yummy though. I just want to say something on the wall. And this is just a little Creole seasoning. Get up better. How little of it I put on, I sneeze. No, I'm gonna fight it. No. I'm not gonna sneeze. No. Okay. Oh, crap. I was putting spinach in. I ain't anybody got time for that, baby. Everybody got time for that, baby. I ain't got time for that, baby. Okay. But my kitchen ain't like that much of a disaster. I really only gotta load the dishwasher. The only thing I like about my kitchen is the refrigerator. We gotta buy another refrigerator because like all of my appliances are all cute and bougie and stuff. And then I got my little ghetto white refrigerator. I was like, I just spent enough money. It's okay for right now. Oh my God. Why? Like, hold on. How do I block this person from the channel? Okay, here we go. Hopefully that worked. When I was tempted by steak, I detox tonight after with vinegar. Oh, that's a good idea. I thought I was too. Before you do anything concerning your body, you should do research, period. Oh my God, please. Y'all. Okay, look. Look, this is the thing. Whenever trolls come in here, I'm willing to bet like everything that I made this month that they don't have no furniture. They're probably sitting at home on the floor, or they probably the only furniture they got is a mattress, and it's probably sitting in the living room of their mama house because their mama got the rest of their brothers and sisters living there. And the mama mad because they live there and all they got is the cell phone because it's the metro and them and the rest of their brothers and sisters on the same plan. So they here on my YouTube trying to talk to me. Okay, stop paying attention to them. They don't have anything else to do. She is sitting on a mattress, okay, talking crap on the YouTube. Stop paying attention. That's what they want. Come on live, Mom. You can come. They go see you. Just go say hi, Mama. You look cute. Go on the YouTube. Don't be on here talking crap to me while you in your mama kitchen sitting on the floor. Your mama probably don't even let you go in the refrigerator. That's my mom saying hi.
Hey y'all. Seeing cooking it up, y'all.
Stop acknowledging them. Y'all stop talking to them. Because they excited. When y'all acknowledge them and respond to them, they be like, somebody cares. Even if she doesn't care. And then some of them probably little. Some of them probably didn't. Their mama think they sleep. And they over here on YouTube in the bed like this. And y'all talking to them. Stop talking to those toddlers.
I can wash the dishes, Hannah.
Praise the Lord. You sure can wash the dishes. Amen. I'm trying to think what I'm about to put. Digging up right now. Living in the basement. Yes, they living in the basement. Sleeping on their grandma's couch, girl. Yes. Yes, living with that grandma, girl. Yes. Yes, living with that grandma. Yes. And their grandma don't even let them come out the room on the weekend. Y'all not gonna get on my nerves. That's me out. Don't be mad at me because you ain't never let on my ground. It's not my problem. Your grandma will let you go in the refrigerator. So you don't gotta wash it right now because that's all you can hear is the dishes.
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay, sorry. Mama's cooking dinner.
I just love you too. Thank you. We sit on the floor at his mama house talking about mom, can you make me a sandwich? Exactly. Mom, can you make me a sandwich? And can you put some cheese on this side? Are you Can you put some cheese on it? And you got some more of them chips? Mama, you got some more of them chips you had for me last week, Mom? Come on. And like I said, I could do vegetarian, but like I just don't like fish. The way fish tastes. Like the only fish I can really do, only type of seafood I can really do is shrimp. So do y'all have any questions for me? I'm about to saute the shrimp in oil. I was gonna cook it. And I love sunflower seed oil because it is gluten free. It has zero cholesterol and zero trans fats. Yes. Okay. Okay. And I thought I had a wonderful time. Oh my goodness. Why my nose is running? All I was saying was anybody saying vegans are weird, don't go judging anyone. She already have you guys. Oh my God. I love when y'all let me go get dinner for 3 times. Everyone, you too. On that deflated air mattress, yes. The mom said no. Make your own damn sandwich. I was actually thinking about becoming vegan or vegetarian because eating meat is making me really sick lately. Are you going to do another satisfying ASMR watch one of these days, girl? How did I transition into a vegan diet? Very slowly. And this isn't the vegan part for me. This is for my family. But I took it in baby steps. Like I wasn't just like one day, throw all the chicken away. Throw everything away. And like I said, like my cheat days aren't like, oh, I'm about to eat something fattening. My cheat day is like, I'm gonna eat some chicken tenders. But it is never worth it. Like me eating meat, I'll like, for example, it'll take me like 20 minutes to eat sometimes, depending on how hungry I am. Maybe way less than that, maybe like 5 minutes, okay? But for like 5 minutes of food, it'll give me like 2 months of agony. So it's never worth it for me. Never, ever worth it. Ever. Never. So I don't even do it. Does anybody in here know what hydrogenated suppurativa is, what HS is, or does anybody have it? My favorite salad dressing, ranch. That's why I be titter-tatter. That's why I be fake vegan in it sometimes. It be the little things that be getting the girls. It's the little stuff that be getting me, baby. Like that. Girl, like ranch. That's why I can't 100% like be like, oh, I'm vegan, cause it did some stuff is too outrageous. Like you can't. If you vegan, if I be 100% vegan, I can't have honey. So that's why. But I don't ever like eat meat and stuff like that. But I can't say I'm vegan because I eat honey. So, and honey, I mean, doesn't come from bees, but yeah, that's what the vegan police said. They said that you can't be vegan if you eat honey. It's not a part of the vegan culture. It's not a part of the group. You can't sit with the vegan club if you like putting honey in your tea in the morning. So yeah. I forgot what's in here with y'all. Sorry. So do y'all have any questions for me? We're almost done. You know, we're almost done. Honey, I love shrimps. Yep. I don't even care. Like, I'm telling you, he is sitting on the mattress on the floor. That's what I have nothing else to do because he's sitting on the mattress on the floor. Hey, you guys, I'm not trying to convince nobody to go vegan, okay? I just am. Y'all don't have to say, like, I can't do it. Like, it's, and I'm not talking to the person who just said that, but everybody I can't go vegan. Like, y'all, I'm not trying to turn y'all vegan, but I'm is, and I'm cooking. I ain't trying to turn y'all, girl, eat your chickens, girl. We are, like, almost done. Oh, no, I don't know what I want. Oh, okay. So, boom, this is what I'm going to do with mine. And a separate one, these are vegan by Gardein, and they're like crispy chicken tenders. So I'm going to like put some of those in a little frying pan, and then it's gonna like go on the top. Yes, it'll be okay. As you can tell, I love skillets like this. Do you like sea salt? I only use pink Himalayan salt. I was plant-based for about a year. My husband broke down and said we need some new fried chicken in this house. It was hard to kick, but yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah. And every once in a while, but me and my family, we were just talking about it, and like my family knows what I go through with the HS when I eat meat. So like they even be like if I'm about to have a little cheat day or whatever, they'll be like, no, like it's not worth it. Don't do it. That's why I don't even play with it. But like y'all, my kids eat these on a regular basis, and they do not know that these are not. They do not know that this isn't real. Oh, my kitchen doesn't look that bad, guys. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading comments. Where do you get cheaper vegan options? I don't know how to answer that without sounding safe. But I never really look for cheaper options when it comes to what I put in my body. the reason that most of America is bigger is because vegetables and stuff are more expensive. Because you can go get a whole little thing of frozen broccoli for $1. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. You guys, I don't know everything. All I know is what I do, and I don't really shop for. I don't really look for like the cheapest price with vegetables. I don't know. And this is the salt that I use, Himalayan salt. And this does not need it, but I put turmeric on everything because it's a natural inflammatory, and I need that. And even I make a paste. I don't know if y'all want to see stuff like that. If y'all want to see stuff like that, then I'll start doing videos like that. But with HS, before I knew what it was, it left like dark spots under my arms because they would turn into scars. So this helps so much. Like, it's this paste I make, and it helps so much with like lightening my underarms and stuff, and you know. How long have I been eating vegan? Like 3, no, like 2 years. Trader Joe's has because yeah. Yes, turmeric paste. I love turmeric paste. Ooh, Jasmine, yes, girl. You better know about nature, girl. We got turmeric capsules. Try. Oh my god, like okay, when I'm, for example, like tonight, when I before I go outside later, don't worry about why I'm outside. Don't worry about it. After my kids go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make me some turmeric milk, and that's gonna be with this and some vanilla. Yes, I'm getting over imitation vanilla from today. I think I got some real vanilla somewhere. I don't know. But I'm gonna use turmeric and vanilla, and then where is my maple syrup? Everybody, y'all should use maple syrup because maple syrup doesn't have any calories. It's like calorie free, and it's the bomb sweetener. And that, and then I'm gonna you can do it cold like ice, but it's probably a little chilly outside, so I'm gonna do like hot turmeric milk. And I promise to God, if you like right now, any of y'all, if you have a cold, like if you feeling congested or stuffy, make some turmeric milk tonight, and I promise you, when you get up, you're gonna be coughing up everything. Like, I am never sick for a long period of time. Like, I make turmeric milk, and I have a cold 2 days tops. Oh, you have it around you have HS around your neck. I'm sorry, baby. Mine was like under my arms and like in between my legs. Yeah, HS ain't no joke. And what's crazy, like, her name on YouTube is Pretty Brown Baby Doll, I think, something like that. And she made a YouTube video about it, and I didn't know what it was. I've just dealt with it my whole life, and I just kind of, I don't know. And then my father had, he, you know, y'all know he passed away, but my father had it too, as well as most of the women in my family, and on my father's side of the family, but nobody knew what it was. And we barely talked. We barely talked, so it's not like I could like, tell them, but like most of my dad's side of the family have it, and we didn't even know what it was because most people with hidradenitis suppurativa don't want to talk about having hidradenitis suppurativa. You know, it's not really one of those things that you want to talk about, and most people think that they're the only people in the world with it. And there could be people like, I remember, because like I said, I did make a video about it not too long ago. And I remember when I made that video, there were so many people emailing me like, oh my God, like, I didn't know what that was. I've been having it my whole life. Like, because that's what it is. You just learn to live with it. Cause I don't even remember when mine started happening. I need that recipe. I follow she's one that told me about it. Mm-hmm. Turmeric paste recipe. Oh yes. Okay, I'm about to take this out. Cause mind you, when you cooking like vegetable based stuff, it don't need to cook as long as regular pasta has to cook. Mm. Hold on, y'all. Burning myself out here in these streets, you hear me? Mess around with charge, time to chill. You're just gonna go over here, buddy. And then you, buddy, are gonna come in. Girl, now squirrel. Girl, now squirrel. I love y'all. Like y'all literally been on here this whole time while I cook dinner. Like I'm literally, we're like done out here in these streets. Don't judge me. I haven't been living here that long. I be getting confused. This stove is complicated. Okay, baby, okay. Okay, so you guys have any questions for me? Like anything that you want to know? Like anything? Nothing weird. Like don't be asking me if I got an innie or an outie. That's weird. I realized today that when you get angry, your feet and hands get bigger, then you better stop getting mad. Because that's really weird. What color are these glasses? I think like green. I don't know. I think like green or something. When I went into my eye doctor, they got me. They got me, y'all. They were having this promotion. And you could get like, cause originally I was just going to get my to get a stronger prescription, and they would just go take the lens out of my Ray-Bans and put like my new prescription in there. But then my husband was like, "Oh, why don't you do something for yourself? Get new glasses. I'm buying you new glasses." So I'm like, okay, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money, Ty. And he's like, okay, babe. Okay, yeah, okay. So I started trying on glasses, and it went from me getting one pair of regular glasses, actually from me going to get my lenses changed and keeping my same frame, which would have been like not even $100, to me getting these glasses, some Ray-Ban, some brand new Ray-Bans, so the other circle ones, and some freaking Versace prescription sunglasses. Like, how did that happen? He always, I think he hears me and he's turning the music up on me. Okay. I try to do flip off and it's hard to do. Yeah. It definitely takes some discipline. All right, I'm gonna put this food on the plate. And then we gotta go because it's about to be late. think I still want to let it cool some. Because remember, this isn't supposed to be like macaroni and cheese consistency. It's like Alfredo consistency, so saucy. They ain't eating it right now. Let's go. Hello. Y'all gonna be able to guess who played this here. I'm gonna do mine and my mother's. Well, I'm gonna get his hair off my head, honey, before it starts to sweat profusely everywhere. Ah! Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come back and answer some questions. Sorry, I didn't realize it, but I didn't realize it was that far away, y'all. Sorry. Well, I should have my mama taste it. Hold on. Please, in the name of the Lord. Okay, so it's my mother. And then she on the phone. She always on the phone. No, you don't have to, because that would
Don't. Hold on, fellas. I'm gonna call you. Hold on, just hold on. Yes.
Yeah, you come over. Hold on. Ah, hold on. Okay, mom's gonna taste it now.
Okay, let's see. Gotta get a shrimp in there.
Yeah, put the shrimp in there for sure. I always try to tell people, like, you can tell that it's, like, not freaking, you know.
I'm a little bit of sweet on
Yeah, I didn't put a what you call it. Y'all.
She done pulled
I never do. That ain't my,
So listen, let me tell you something. Chef Boyardee, you don't have nothing on me. This is excellent, you guys. I hope you
And then
try
this
this.
is how mine looks. With the little, yes, girl, yes. Okay, Ma, you can go ahead. You go ahead on the phone with your food. Because that was too loud. Okay, you guys. Mom, that's the kids.
Oh, this is the kid?
Yeah, that's why it's on the kids' plate, Mom.
Oh.
Your plate's over there.
Oh, wow.
All right, you guys. My mother just saved out of my kids' plate. You know hers is help us, Lord. Okay, guys, do you have any more questions for me before I exit off of here, or? Yeah, that was my baby plate. All right, you guys, that is pretty much it. I am about to clean up. Do y'all have any questions for me or what's going on in the place? I'm gonna take my husband to clean. And y'all, please not pay attention to whoever that person is because who cares? Like, please find another word to offend black people because the N word doesn't work anymore. We call each other the N word, so the N word doesn't bother us. Okay, well, if you guys don't have any more questions, thank y'all for like chilling and like cooking with me. Babies, come eat, please. Thank you. But thank you guys for kicking it with your girl today, okay? And if you guys want to do more videos like this, let me know. Like, give me a 2 if you want to do more videos like this. Come here. And my son and my daughter, they are creatures of habit. They always want, my daughter always wants an orange and my son always wants a banana. Come on. Alrighty, y'all. Okay. Oh, Mr. Who, you're my slave. Suck my banana. No, actually, you're my slave. Because when slavery was around, black people were slaves because they were making white people money. But guess what? Now you're making me money because live videos get monetized too. And every time somebody comes on here and trolls, it takes my engagement up. So actually, you're my slave. Look at it. Look at history repeating itself in reverse. My people used to work for your people, and now you're working for me while I cook dinner. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all are so like people are still racist. Y'all know it was a black man as president for 2 terms, not 1 but 2. And the only reason he wasn't on there for a 3rd term is because he couldn't run a 3rd time. Okay, so. I love you guys so much. Make sure you have a good night. Please. I'm going to sign off of here after I get done cleaning up because I'm feeling. I just put that red again. Oh, there it is. It's like that's literally the only thing that like the racist people have. Nigger. You Negro. You're my slave now. Negro. Shut up. Shut up. They're Negroes and millionaires off of YouTube. There are Negroes that make well over 6 figures, retired at 28. Yeah. I think you're my slave, buddy. You work for me. You're on my life. You work for me, buddy. You work for me, Tommy. Little Tommy. Little Tommy, are you mad at your mom? Are you upset with your mom because she took your Xbox? Is that why you're mad? Yeah. It's all I got it. You're my slave. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you for blocking them. Yeah. Bella, Disney, come eat your food, please, so you can go to bed, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's 8:13. I'm in Vegas. Oh, don't say that. That his mama somewhere on the pipeline. Don't talk about the mama, Lord. Don't here, come over here. Your work over here. Don't talk about. I don't like trolls. I don't like trolls either, baby. But don't talk about his mama on the pipeline. Don't be saying this. Don't be wishing stuff for his mama. What if his mama is a wholesome woman and you wishing stuff for her? Yes, my love. What? No, hold on. Okay, well, I'm gonna get off of here because I don't want trolls being weird down here with the kids down here. So. Yeah, Trump has let all of the dummies come out. Yeah, I do that. Never mind. I need people to not have filters. I take that back. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to change you. You don't get a filter because I don't have one either, and I have to somewhat have one, and it is very hard. And honestly and truthfully, I'm telling you something. I'm hold off till I get to about.
What the hell?
Till I get to about 500,000. Once I get to 500,000 subscribers, I'm not. My filter is gonna leave completely. I already only got like 2% of the filter, but all right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here because I don't know why. The later it gets, it's like more racist white people are coming here wanting to call me a Negro. So, and I don't want to go off on people and have this conversation in front of my children. So I'm going to exit off of here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. People are weird. So we're gonna exit off of here because my children are here. Everybody, go try it. I may leave this video up. I don't look too dusty. I may leave this video up so y'all can revert back and go, but we just made like vegan Alfredo and then the topping, you can mix it up or like just take the recipe for the sauce. Okay, bye y'all. Bye. Cause just Lord, bye, Lord.